Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's a matchup of David and Goliath between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Cedric Holdridge, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Patton is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Holdridge is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Batista ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Three and 1. Eugenio Suarez is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Patton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Suarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Homer Bailey is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
Digging in, Lucius Barnhart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Suarez has it. Throw on to first in time, one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now at the plate, Jared Denton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
One out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Denton is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Henry Acosta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Bailey playing here in his age 31 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Amos Russell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Come on, you can do it.
1-0 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Scott Shepard. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Scott Shepard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hatton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Batista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So digging in now, Brett Hatton. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Brett Hatton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Coming to the plate now, Geronimo Batista. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Stepping in now, Chad McClain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-1 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Duvall racing back to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Standing in now, Brian Rudy. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Oh, come on.
The 1-2. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cedric Holdridge is the winning pitcher of record. Homer Bailey was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.